Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. My name is Matteo, and in the next 2 weeks I'll be traveling Central Europe in 3 different countries: Germany, Austria and Switzerland. I only have on myself my backpack, my camera, my telephone, and that's it. I'm also on a very tight budget, so I'll try not to spend too much money. I don't have enough money, so hopefully I'll make it. I'm gonna show you how much I'm gonna spend, everything I'm gonna do, and the entire adventure that I'm gonna take. I'll be visiting the Alps. I'm gonna visit so many mountains, so many beautiful scenery. Hopefully the weather is not gonna be too bad, but let's see. Whatever happens, happens. So yeah, stay tuned for more. So this is where my adventure is gonna start. I'm already at the airport, as you guys can see. My flight is up approximately 2 hours. I'm just gonna walk around and see, just to pass some time, because otherwise it's just gonna be very boring. It's now 3:48. My flight is approximately 2 hours, so I just left approximately 2 hours. So yeah, just that time, you know, when you So I just arrived in Germany, finally here. So it's actually very easy if you guys want to also do this travel. That's the exit, and if you want to get a bus, I'm waiting for the bus, Munich Central, and you have to leave. It's actually like 1 minute, and you get here to this bus stop over here. Yeah, I also advise you, if you can, to book online the ticket. You pay less money if you buy online, because if you actually buy from the driver, you pay £1 more, or like €1 more. It's not that much, but why would you spend more money if you can save, you know? So yeah, I'll be taking the bus now, and I'll be going to Central, and I'm gonna go and check in at the hotel, and then possibly like go and get something to eat, and then maybe just walk around a little bit, because as you can see, I'm actually carrying 2 bags. So I'm carrying this one, the backpack, like the normal one, and also like a rucksack on my back. Just a lot. It's a lot. I cannot just walk around all this time with this. Most in this backpack, it just rucksack, is mostly like clothes, so it's not that bad. I'm not gonna stay here long, just 2 nights. So tonight, and then tomorrow night, and then on the day after tomorrow, I'm gonna be leaving for Austria. I'm extremely excited for that. I'm not really interested in Germany, to be honest. It's just a city. It's very similar to London anyway, so I'm not really excited, nothing. But just to see just the history, there is a lot of going on here, and yeah, I'll catch you later. Good morning from Munich. If you're wondering why I'm in a park in the morning at 8 o'clock, no, I'm not homeless, not yet. I woke up pretty early today. I had a very horrible sleep, and now I went to my favorite restaurant, bakery, Lidl. Got some breakfast for myself, and yeah, I'm gonna have some breakfast, which is just chocolate croissants and just some bottled cold coffee. Yesterday I had a very horrible sleep, horrible time. Well, maybe it's not horrible, you know, it's not horrible, but like a pretty bad sleep. I don't know if you can see from my eyes how tired I look. Maybe I had like maybe 4 hours of, maybe 3 hours, 4 hours of sleep, because for this destination, so for Munich, I am on a hostel. And oh man, I was in a room with 10 other people, I think all males, and it was just so freaking noisy. There was somebody snoring so freaking loud. There was people coming in at 2 o'clock in the morning, making so much noise. Yeah, it wasn't enjoyable. Like it smelled of, there was a smell of feet as well. Horrible. part. But yeah, so, and also like the toilet, it's not even the toilet, it's like a bathroom. The bathroom is shared, so I need to try to use it before the people use it. So I was like, man, these people are still asleep. Let me just take the like use the toilet now rather than later. And yeah, so now it's 8 o'clock. I don't know what I'm gonna do now because everything is pretty much closed. I don't know if it's a church. I want to go to like I think it's called some Michael church. I mean, it makes sense, you know, because I only pay like £30 for 2 nights. So I paid £15. I don't know, 15 euros? I think it's actually 15 euros. So it's actually even cheaper per night. So it makes sense, you know, you're not paying a lot, but you're not paying for comfort, you're paying for discomfort. So that's the reason it's so cheap. But man, it was crazy, like 10 other blokes inside our room. Bruh. Make it so much nice. You know, this city doesn't give me like a very good vibe. It's pretty much like London to me. The interesting thing about this town is that there is a lot of historical buildings, which is actually very, very interesting. Which London also have, but I think this is a lot more historical because here is Bavaria, is the Free State of Bavaria. For you that don't know, Bavaria is actually like the largest state in Germany. And it was before the unification was actually the largest state. I think it was actually included in Austria as well, in some part of Austria. And it's actually very famous for like its castle, the culture, the royals they used to inhabit these lands before. Which I'm also gonna go. You're gonna see lots of beautiful, like the beautiful residents with lots of beautiful culture. You're gonna see. So just finished having breakfast. Now I am on my way to actually the spot town. I mean, no, the spot place of the town, which is called the Old Town. Is actually the most traditional kind of place here in Munich. I don't know if it's gonna be busy. Hopefully not, because it's still like 8:30 in the morning. So I don't think it's gonna be busy at all, actually. As I said even before, I'm not even that excited about the city. It's just a normal city. I'm a lot more excited than the adventure is gonna be happening tomorrow. So tomorrow I'm gonna be taking the bus from Munich Central Station that is gonna take me directly to Austria. So I will be passing the border, and it's gonna take about like maybe 2 hours by bus. So it's not bad. And yeah, in the town that I'm gonna be staying is gonna be called Innsbruck, and it's not that busy at all. It's not like this town. So looking forward for it. So the cathedral behind me is called St. Michael Cathedral. I don't even know if it's actually a cathedral, just a church, but it's massive. At the moment it's actually closed and it opens at 9:30. So unfortunately I will have to wait. Talking about churches, as a Christian myself, it's actually quite interesting why Munich is called this way. Munich in Italian has actually been means the way that we say it is Monaco. If you don't know, I'm Italian. Is Monaco, and Monaco means monk. And the origins of this word and of this city is because of the monks that actually settled in this city during the 8th century. Some Christian monks settled in these cities and created like churches, and then people like royals came and started building around the city and also inside the city. And this cathedral actually was built in the 1600s, which is quite interesting. Look how massive it is. You can even see it, maybe. Oh yeah, you can see it from the camera. But it's massive. Now you know why the city is called Munich, by the monks. So the monks, the Christian monks, built this city. Well, not build it, but you know, the name derives by them. By the way, it's so freaking cold. I can't even see it. Like in London at this moment it's like 11 degrees, but now I just looked at the weather, it's about zero, even maybe -1 even. Yesterday even it was actually even snowing, which is crazy. I wouldn't expect it from this city. It's a lot colder than London. So what you see behind me is actually the oldest church, Catholic church, here in Munich. It's actually called St. Peter, and you see the highest tower over there is actually called Old Peter. And tourists, not like myself because I'm not gonna go there, but tourists, unlike myself, go there and to see the entire view of the city. It's actually so tall. I'm not too sure how tall it is, but I think 100 meters tall. Like, I don't know if you guys can see how tall it is. Look, it's actually crazy. I don't know if there is other things apart from the church inside. I see some shops around here, but yeah, it's quite interesting. And I think the white and blue flag is actually the if I'm not wrong, the color, the flag color of the state of Bavaria itself. Another quite interesting thing about Munich is that actually almost a year ago, in February 2025, a terrorist attack where not even far away from here, like 10 minutes away from here, an Afghan asylum seeker drove over civilians. I'm not too sure if it was like religious reasons or what exactly, but yeah. So here is actually another interesting thing. In the 1980s there was a terrorist attack, not from a migrant, not from an asylum seeker, but actually from a far right wing extremist that actually killed 13 people during a festival. And yeah, I think this is like a memorial for the people that have died that time. Quite sad when you hear things like this, people losing their life because of political opinions. Some people just want to live their life, but sometimes people want to get in your way and just hurt you for their political belief. This makes me feel like medieval times, this kind of entrances like this, which is actually crazy. How can people do this? I mean, not people, like how can humans do this? I wouldn't know where to start to create something like this, and yet we did it. Well, not me. I'm a nobody, but people that have lived here in the past actually did it. Another thing is people actually believe that in the past people were like ignorant and peasants, but the opposite is true. Look at what they built with no internet, no telephones, no radio. Look at what they have created. In this McDonald's they also sell like coffee bags. Just so weird. Like this is something you would buy like in a supermarket or whatever. Look, 17 pounds espresso beans. McDonald's is done. Now on my way to Munich residence. Well, why would I keep saying Munich? It's not Munich, it's Munich. Munich residents, and yeah, it's approximately I think 10 minutes from the old town center, which is pretty much here, where the beautiful and man, I really miss the sound. You know, in London we don't have this. I don't think I've ever heard this bells in London. Maybe just in central London, but in other parts of London, never. And you know, I miss it every time I come in some parts of Europe. I always did miss them, and I enjoy them so much. You know, and we'll be coming back here later on to look at the churches, but we're actually gonna be walking through here because I really like the sound of the bells. We actually also heard that the sound of the bells apparently give like a good mood because of like the vibration it gives, and they give a really good mood to the people. I don't know if that's the truth. I didn't even research it. I just looked at I think one post once, and but you know, it gives me like, I wouldn't say it makes me feel happy, but I don't know, it puts me in a good mood. These are the typical actual Christmas markets, which I don't think in London we actually have this. I think in London we just call them winter market at this point, and you cannot really call them Christmas markets anymore. It's just very silly because Christmas is about Christianity, is about Jesus Christ, and I'm so happy that here in Germany the tradition is still holds, and you know, they're still holding and they're still selling. As I said, in London you would just see them selling like food or like sweets, maybe like expensive jewelry, but nothing related to Christmas, nothing related to Christianity. London, again, you should learn. You should learn from Germany.